Blue Jays Anthony Bass or Anthony Bass, I don't know which it is. I'll go with Bass because I like fishing. Apologizes for sharing anti-LGBTQ plus social media posts. First of all, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna play by the rules here. The Atlantic should be canceled. All right, the Atlantic should be canceled because according to Justin Trudeau, it is now the 2S LGBTQIA plus, and it is wildly intolerant, insensitive, and discriminatory for theathletic.com to not include and give the proper acronym 2S LGBTQIAI plus, 2S LGBTQAI plus. It's shame on them. Hashtag cancel the Athletic. I'm joking, but am I? Blue Jays Anthony Bass apologizes for sharing anti-LGBTQ plus social media posts. Okay, it's a foregone conclusion that what he shared was an anti-LGBTQ plus social media post. It sounds like he shared whatever. Okay, so it's a foregone conclusion. Whatever it was anti-LGBTQ. He's publicly apologized a day after sharing an anti-LGBTQ plus. No. On Monday, Bass shared a post from Ryan Miller. Okay. Ryan Miller doesn't go anywhere. So already, if you try to find the original post, good luck. What the heck? From Ryan Miller, who runs the account Dude with Good News on Instagram, that cited biblical verses as a reason to boycott Target and Bud Light for their recent support of LGBTQ plus initiatives. So it was anti-LGBTQ because he shared a post from someone who cited biblical verses to support a boycott of two companies because of their recent support. Okay. It's amazing. Oh, I am absolutely not. Goodbye. That's all we needed. That's the story. All right. That's the story. Then we've got to go watch his groveling, pathetic, Winston-esque I love Big Brother apology. Because I think I remember he was defiant the day before. I remember seeing this story when he was defiant, I think, but maybe I'm making things up or making up memories. This is his groveling, sniveling, weaselly, and I'm going to say this, coerced apology. There is nothing sincere, nothing authentic about this apology. Listen to it.
I recognized yesterday.
Say the words. Say the words. Say what you said. Say it. You met with somebody. They threatened you. You want to get cut from the team. You got a very nice salary there. It would be a shame if something happens to it. We might not be able to drop you from your contract, but we can make your life miserable. You embarrass the team. It's Pride Month. Say the words.
I recognized yesterday. I made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine. And I am truly sorry for that.
I'm truly sorry for that. I shared a post that I believed in. I deliberately shared a post that I believe in, that I think is morally correct, even if you don't agree with it. I did it on purpose. I meant it when I did it, and I'm apologizing for it. That's not how apologies work.
I just spoke with my teammates.
Oh, I spoke with my teammates. You get out there, Anthony Bass, and you fucking apologize, okay? This is going to be bad for all of us. We don't want the team coming under fire for your selfish religious posts on Instagram. We don't want the franchise taking a hit for this. You get out there and you apologize.
I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday. I apologize with them. And as of right now, I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself.
I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself. Sir Winston Bass, you have put yourself into re-education camp.
Let's make better decisions moving forward. The ballpark is for everybody. We include all fans at the ballpark, and we want to welcome everybody. That's all I have to say.
We want to welcome everybody. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
I mean, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Now, so I saw that apology. I still hadn't seen the post. So I'm thinking maybe he really did share something really, really anti-LGBTQ, 2S LGBTQIA plus. Maybe he really did share something that said LGBTQ2IA pluses, you're not welcome in the stadium. Maybe he did say something like that. And now as I speak out loud, it all makes sense. What did he say? What did he share? What was the video that he shared that was so bloody offensive and so bloody controversial that Winston had to come out and publicly say 2 + 2 = 5. There are 4 lights. I love Big Brother. This was the post.
Here's the reason biblically why I believe Christians ought to be boycotting Target and Bud Light and any other corporation that's pushing the things they're pushing. I think a lot of people make this into a political issue, or they say, oh, what's the big deal? If, is it really going to make that big of a difference if I'm shopping there or not shopping there? Here's what the Bible says. It tells us what to do as Christians in Ephesians chapter 5. It says this: take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. For it is shameful to even talk of the things that they do in secret. So what does that mean to take no part? Well, what's Target do? It's a business. They make money. They sell things. And to take part in that is to take part in that God of mammon that they're serving, and to take part in the darkness that they're purveying and getting out to the world and shoving into children's faces. And to take part in that is to give them your money. And I believe the Bible gives us radical precedent to say, no, we are running from that, and to instead expose those things, to shout it to all the people that have ears to hear that this is evil, this is demonic. We won't stand for it. We're not going to go to the stores anymore, and we're not going to give them our money. We're going to let our voice be heard so that people can see the light and so that people can be pulled out of the darkness.
So first of all, he looks like Luke Wilson. If we're on celebrity lookalikes today, he kind of looks like Luke Wilson. So what was the sorry, let me just get comfortable back here. What was the radical offensive thing that was said there? Here's somebody who's interpreting a biblical verse and applying it to a current event. It seems that people do this all the time, that the Bible, agree with it or disagree with it. Believe in it or not believe in it. Take it literally, take it spiritually, take it metaphorically, take it as a self-help guide, or disregard it entirely and live a life, I don't know where, of spirituality derived elsewhere. This is an individual, Luke Wilson's twin brother, who says there's a biblical verse that talks about this, and I think we should be boycotting the companies that are pushing this on children. Is that I don't think that's not the radical part, and that's not when people want to demonize Anthony Bass. That's not the part they go to. It's when he says it's wicked and it's evil. Is that the base part? Hold on a second. Is that the right? Oh, let me get this guy back up here. It's the evil and wicked. He said it's evil and it's wicked.
Expose those things, to shout it to all the people that have ears to hear that this is evil, this is demonic.
This is evil, this is demonic. Here's going to be a little comprehension test for most people out there. When he says this is evil and this is demonic, what is the this to which he's referring? Well, this is a serious question. This is evil, this is demonic. What is the this to which he's referring? Is it companies promoting this on children, or is it being LGBTQ2IA+? Which one is it? The intellectually honest person who has critical thinking skills and understands the English language in the way that it was intended to be understood would say, this is evil, this is demonic. Companies pushing this ideology on children. The intellectually dishonest and the ideological terrorists, as Gad Saad would call them, they're going to say he's saying that being LGBTQ2IA+ is demonic and evil. When most people on this earth could not care less about what a grown adult does, wants to do behind closed doors, considers themselves to be. More power to you. The irony is that the libertarians, live and let live, have no problem with any full-grown adult who's consciously able to make his own decisions, doing whatever he or she wants with his or her body. Nobody cares about that. And that's not what this guy was saying. And that sure as hell was not what Anthony Bass was suggesting when he retweeted the interpretation of the biblical verse as relates to companies promoting this ideology and pushing it on children for corporate financial gain. And so that was the post that Anthony Bass shared. He has been spoken to, and he'd like to apologize for that. And it is the most disingenuous, coerced, Orwellian re-education, thought crime police you can imagine.
I recognized yesterday, I made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine.
Oh, you made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community?
And I am truly sorry for that.
How about if it comes to the point where if you don't make a post, it's going to be hurtful to the community, Anthony Bass? Oh, you made a post that disingenuous people who are ideologically driven are going to deliberately misinterpret to purport that you are demonizing their way of life as opposed to the corporate hijacking and promotion of their way of life on children. How about when those people say to you, it's Pride Month, if you don't post something every day or you don't make at least one post this month, we'll take offense to that. You're going to post something, Anthony? Are they going to coerce a post out of you? I don't even think we're far off. I think we're there. So congratulations. It's not just going to be posting legitimate religious beliefs that's going to offend people. We're going to get to the point where not posting is going to offend people. And then Anthony Bass, congratulations with your apology. You set the precedent. You're going to have to proactively make posts now in order not to hurt people's feelings. The amazing thing is I'd like to know what other religions, what other spiritual leaders think about this. And why this seems to be a one-way criticism, but maybe that's my blinders potentially acting up. So that's Anthony Bass. Ideological, I'll call him a coward because he did something that he believed in, and now he is bearing false witness to himself by apologizing for something he did on purpose that he believed in, but that he is being browbeated into apologizing for. That is cowardly. That's not brave. And by the way, that apology, it's not going to quell the mob either. So congratulations. You've just burnt the bridges from both supporters and haters, because the supporters would have supported you if you stood true to what you believed in. The haters are going to hate you for betraying what you believed in. Anthony, that's all I have to say about that.